Guys, is the camera blurry or am I just ugly? I don't know what's happening with the camera, or maybe I'm just ugly. New video, let's talk about some stats and some things that are happening in the scene. First thing we're gonna start in, and as well, I have something to read to you guys from the higher ups from somewhere. I cannot say from where, and I cannot say from who, because this is like up there information, okay? So I'm gonna read it from chat, and first we're gonna start with this. The stats are -12. Yesterday it was -11. So CS2 comes out, there should be insane hype. Game is out, like everything skin should go up, everything is good because it's a new game on top of, you know, CSGO. And it's like a thing that for the last 5 years people have been waiting for. And then we see -12 game. And then somebody says, well, bro, in September, October, it's always like that, like a huge drop off because summer ends and vacation is over, right? So you think it's because vacation is over. Here we see only -1. But then again, here you say, this drop off is because vacation started. So vacation starts, people leave. Vacation over, people leave. When do people play? I cannot remember, because even if we check before October, here it's like staying the same. Here as well. How is it that this October, these last 30 days, it's going down after a hyped up crazy release? It can't be that CS2 is doing very bad and the game is not optimized correctly and it has a lot of issues with the game. And this here, this can't be it, you know, this mixed results. Keep in mind, they used CSGO reviews, kept it, and then on top of that, CS2. So these reviews, very positive, are from CSGO. And now in CS2, we have a mixed recent reviews. So if we go here, 62% of the 170k users are positive. So more than like 38 are negative. Keep in mind that a lot of people don't know how to do this, because even I didn't know, because my first review was like positive about CSGO. So I didn't know how to do this. So finally I did the review and marked it very bad. I reviewed it on 15th of March that it's good, CSGO is great. But now I had to put it like it's awful. Then we go and we watch a tournament and we see a CT guy picking up a C4, planting the C4 and defusing the C4. Like, I don't know if this is intentional or is this a feature in a new meta that Valve are trying to provide for us players, but I would appreciate if they don't provide us with anything. Next thing, Simple on stream. I don't know if I'll be at the next tournament, to be honest. I don't know what to believe, what's happening. I don't have any info. I asked him a question, he just told me, bro, chill. So I think he doesn't want to comment, and he doesn't like that I'm doing these videos where I'm talking about everything that's happening, and then more people are seeing it. Even though some people told me, I don't know if this is true, told me that on stream he said Loba was right all along. I don't know if he said this or people are lying to me, but that's what I heard, that he on stream said this. If he did, I appreciate it, and I would like if I wasn't right, and if we actually had a great game to all play together. Next thing, esports chart, 314k peak viewers on the second map of IEM. I don't know if this is good or bad, but 314k, I mean, it is Australia, it is the timing and everything, but even top CSGO streamer was streaming it. So I don't know if this is like good numbers or bad numbers for this game, and like it's the first CS2 LAN. So from my POV, I would like expect more. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like, if somebody knows better than me, please comment below. I want to hear your opinion, and if you have some stats. I'm not sure if this is good or bad, but considering it's FaZe clan and its complexity like representing NA first event, NA can win, you know. I think Navi and FaZe bring out the most viewers and like have the biggest fan base. Pros talk online versus LAN feeling in CS2. You should check out this video and see how many of them think good.
Honestly, the one thing that I have noticed is a little bit better is that I don't feel like I die behind the walls that much.
Did you experience that a lot online?
It was crazy.
It's a bit hard to play with the ping. Still, they have to fix a lot of things in this game, so it could be even more smooth, much better hitboxes and stuff like that.
To me, online or LAN feels exactly the same as CS2.
It feels so much better, that's for sure. I don't die behind the walls. I think it's more responsive in terms of just playing. Overall, I think like the game is pretty slow.
A bit better than online. I feel like it still has its, you know, normal game tendencies, like the peeker's advantage. But like this dying behind a wall stuff is like happening way less.
I don't think there is such a crazy difference. Maybe, yeah, I would just say it like in terms of bullets, I think that's the biggest difference.
On LAN, CS2 feels much better.
Keep in mind, a lot of pros are holding back to not talk the way I talk and be very, very negative the way I am. But I did go, and I will show you the video now, to Snack's stream last night and ask him questions about CS2, and you can see his feedback as well, what he thinks and what he's saying. I'll play that right now.
It's not a good game right now, that's for sure. It was for sure better than like on LAN, yeah, and obviously it should be. Online, you have those like you can get killed by like behind the wall or something. On LAN, I didn't like feel it. Movement is bad still. This game is like you feel it, you just have a feeling that you're playing other game.
Next video, we have true opinions about CS2 IM Sydney lobby. Again, keep in mind, a lot of the pros do hold back when they're commenting. You can see on their gesticulation that they're not being like, ah, shit game. Like I would be like, yo, bro, shit game, bro, Valve, go fuck yourself. I wouldn't have a problem saying that. They, on the other hand, they're getting paychecks from Valve, from orgs, you know, Valve pays them in stickers, la la la, majors, la la la. So they don't really want to make Valve mad. Orgs would be very frustrated if they went out and said and behaved the way I behaved, because when I was in an org, I mean, I got a chance to be in an org. Two orgs. First it was Imperial, and they got rid of me because of my Twitter way of expression. And the second one was Big, because Big said they would lose a sponsor if they signed me. So the way I behave ain't really good for, you know, PR. You know, I just go out there and I say what I say. And if you don't agree, you don't agree. If you agree, you agree. And I don't sugarcoat it and be like, sorry for my opinion. I'm sorry if I insult you by thinking different than you. But maybe I can say what I think and you will accept me for thinking. You know, this is Pip. He be talking like that. I don't talk like that. I say what I think. You say what you think. And we agree to disagree and we move on, you know? Next thing, how does this happen? How can you have a Tech 9 bottom banana here? I don't know how you call it, but bottom banana. And from here, you give a guy with head armor an insta headshot. Insta headshot. How? How can you do this? Like, I understand you come out with a new game out, you know, you're like, oh, we need to check out how, but you had CSGO as a platform, you released CS2 as an update, and the update is 10 times worse than CSGO. Think about it. If you get CS2 and it's called Valorant 2 and it looks like this, plays like this, do you play it? No, you don't. You stay to CSGO, right? So just think about it. If it wasn't named CS2, if it didn't replace CSGO, would you even touch this game? In this moment where it is the way it is. If they update it, fix it, I'll be the first one to say, yo, everything that was in the past is in the past. We got the updates, we got what we needed, we got what we wanted. Let's go. By the way, I heard as well that Valve sent out emails and requests for all the pros to give feedback. And I can bet 99% of them will say give us 128 tick service and give us a better anti-cheat and fix movement and fix shooting. Because that's the biggest issues, you know? And Valve will have to roll back the sub-tick because it's unfixable. Or they're going to ignore the pros, as Snack said, they always ignore the pros' feedback and just move on doing what they want to do. Comeback of one-way smokes. People that were crying that one-way smokes don't exist, they still do. And I've been saying that from the day one. You will always have one-way smokes. Always. You can now say, yeah, but this now one-way is like he throws it there. It doesn't like sit on top of it. Like, bro, it's still a one-way smoke, just a different way of a one-way smoke. Still works as a one-way smoke. Now, guys, hit registration is working just fine. I think it is. Look at this. I don't know how you explain this in any type of way, but I don't know. I don't know. This has to be sub-tick. Like, somebody's smart enough to explain to me, but don't say like shot 1 to 3 missed because you were moving, 3 to 6 moved failed because you were farting, and 9 to 12 because Hiko was already dead. Like, don't say this, because this has to be a hit, bro. This has to be a hit. But it doesn't count like what happened on your screen. Anyway, let's go move on. This is what I got info from somebody. I was reaching out and checking out Portal Gamers Club and Faceit. And I noticed Faceit has the most numbers of games, but it's still way less than it was in CSGO. Like, they have way less traction and way less people active on Faceit. But Portal and Gamers Legion went from like 1k 900 to 1k to down like 40 50. Portal have like 10 to 20 ongoing. Faceit is still holding like the top, but like it feels like when I reached out, a lot of the people told me, I don't want to say who, but they told me that they're like in the next 3 to 6 months the whole third-party community stuff is gonna be suffering, and they don't know if it's a good signal because it might risk collapse in many parts. The next thing, what I think is important narrative to mention is that because of third-party platforms, we saw CS shining past years. Usually expect the game growing because of content pushed by game studios or publishers, right? CS for sure compared to other games had very little new content in general, but it kept growing and growing. Why? Mechanics were great and there was a strong rich ecosystem of third parties providing competitive audience with a superior experience compared to other games. Meaning like you get much more tournaments, much more stuff happening, content in CSGO than you get in Valorant. Like, I don't even follow the Valorant content, but even though I'm not a pro, I follow the CS like pro scene and I enjoy watching the game. You know, CSGO. CS2 I haven't been watching. Like, I watched the first day of IEM and I just gave up. When I'm watching CS2, it felt like they're not even aiming. Like, when you watch a Nico Deagle kill like 3 or 4, you're like, whoa, it takes skill and aim for that. But now when I watch them shooting, it's like they're like running down, just like spamming and shooting, and if they hit, it's like, ooh, I hit, nice. But if they don't hit, it's like, you know, you don't see like that precise swing, pop, you now just see run, like, just, if you don't swing, you're dead. It took skill to have that good movement and shooting. Now it feels like a run, shoot, Mac 10, shotgun, P90. Like, it's good for me, bro, but it's not good to watch. Like, when I was watching the pro games, I felt like I was watching a random pug, bro. It made no sense. Like, maybe I'm old, maybe I'm a boomer or whatever you call it, but I don't feel like it's a competitively smart, good game as CS has always been. Anyway, the amount of tournaments and teams playing that we have in CS in 1 month, you can have in League of Legends for 3 years, maybe. CS has been the closest thing to a sport being only a game. In a way that he's saying that they're seeing on third parties issues because community servers harder to host. People are not as interested in playing the game now as they were, showing in the chart, showing in the reviews. So everything is dropping. Even the views on the tournaments is dropping. Listen, I'm not saying CS2 is dying like Shroud said. It's not going upwards after a release of a new game that new update we've been waiting for 6 years. So maybe we should, you know, get worried, put some pressure. I've seen some people doing like petitions on Reddit to like get 128 tick, get VAC better and all that. I've been saying it for 6 months. You guys are just talking now in October. Imagine if you started talking in March or April when I told you it's 64. It's bad. It doesn't work. Cheating, they're never gonna fix. They don't know how to do it. They're useless. Like, keep talking now before they release a bad game for us and we have to play the bad game. You guys didn't listen and now everybody's crying. So, like, comment, give me your opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I want to hear what you think. I don't know. I'm frustrated and sad because, listen, I'm still enjoying CSGO. I'm playing CSGO every day. There's a lot of people playing the game and you have 10k in prize pool to play for. Like this morning, I've been seeing a lot of people joining the hub and I've seen with the follows and the numbers. We started at 1k, we're at 7.5k now, like 2 weeks later since we started the hub. So, join up. Play with us, we're having fun. You have hostage, C4 maps, you have everything to enjoy a good quality experience in CS2. Much love, take care, and let me know what you think. I don't know, maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way and I would love to hear your opinion. Take care, guys.